Okay, that was... Oh, god damn it, these cats. Jesus Christ. Okay, testing. These fucking cats. They step all over my mixer. Change it to all kinds of different sound effects and shit. Anyway. Hi, everybody. High school intercom peeve. Yeah. I think you can thank Patcha for that one. I don't know. They're both kind of swarming me for my food yesterday, I believe. Yeah, she was stepping all over my mixer. The audio should sound fine. Like, this should sound normal, right? It's just the, they always step on, like, the section of it that's tied to, like sound effects. And they jumble it all up. Not that I ever use it, but... And every time they turn it on. Every fucking time. So if I don't notice it, I do that. Ronok, tier 3. Holy shit. Starting us off with a bang. Thank you. And, John. Wait, did that pop up? Like, oh, that was the very first thing. Holy shit, John. You snuck that one in. Literally first, and it was with a resub. Fantastic. Thank you. And CT for the year. Welcome back. Thank you too. Appreciate it, guys. Can you call chat to the office? I can't. Parl's on my lap, curled up, sleeping, being a good boy. I can't reach over and do it right now. Sorry. But yeah, everybody. How's it going? 3 a.m. stream start. Nothing out of the ordinary. Which new game plus is this currently? Oh, I'm just on new game right now. Also, I assume the live alert worked on Discord, right? It didn't. What? Hold on, Paul. I'm so sorry, buddy. Just... Oh, God, I gotta trim your claws. Holy shit. Yeah, look at that. It didn't. Okay. Damn. All right. You guys came in so quickly, I assumed it worked. What? What, are you moving, buddy? Lay down. Hey, lay down. Come on. You're being such a good boy. Lay down. Oh my God, chat. So, I ordered some coffee earlier, and some food. And this delivery driver, I don't know what the fuck he did. I have no idea. Like, I open the door, and there's the bag, and there is just coffee, like, pouring out of the bag. It's just in a puddle of coffee, and, like, I see it, like, flowing outward. I'm like, what the fuck? So I open it. Of course, everything is soaked. The food is ruined. And the cup of coffee, it was like a pretty big cup of coffee. It's halfway, like it's like half empty. The top is removed. Like, this dude must have like flipped the bag upside down And I can only imagine it was like at the last second because I don't remember seeing like a trail of coffee leading there. They must have like thrown the fucking bag at my porch or something. I don't know what they did. I was so pissed. I tried to like rinse it off as best I could. Probably gonna have a bunch of fucking ants there now. I don't know. Oh my god. Ugh. Homie saw expensive house and threw your shit. Fuck this guy. No, I don't think so. If I lived in a mansion, maybe. I do not live in a mansion. Yeah, I mean, I got like a, you know, it's fucking first world problems, but I got a refund. It's just like, I think about it from the perspective of like, I used to deliver food, right? And if I fucking spilled someone's like coffee and shit all over their food and the bag's leaking and like, he had to fucking known. He had to. He did something. Like that was impact that caused that shit to do what it did. They had to have fucking known. There's no way they didn't. And he just fucking left it there. Like if I would have done that, I would have, you know, I would have contacted the person and been like, look, I fucking spilled your shit everywhere. I'm going back and getting it replaced for you. You know, something like that, right? Hell, somebody, that happened recently. Like, again, like somebody, similar scenario, and they were like, hey, just warning you that the drink spilled a bit in the bag. They packaged it fucking weird. I didn't realize, you know, I want you to know that it might be dripping a bit. I was like, oh, cool, no problem. This dude, no fucking warning, 10 times worse than the previous. Like, to the point to where, like, the entire order was just fucked. And then I had, like, just a fucking massive puddle of coffee on my porch. I was so fucking pissed. Like, who the fuck does that? Can you get refunds? Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, I use Uber Eats and, like, they're pretty good with their refund policy. Peeve Rich Man got a porch and everything? Yeah. Oh, 1 second. Fucking beard hair in my mic. Then you buy an AirPress so you could stop ordering coffee. I mean, I order it with my food. The main problem is I order out way too fucking much. I need to, like, calm down on that, but... well... bad habits die hard, I guess. Also, I don't know how to fucking cook, so... I'll learn one day. You'll see, maybe. So it's like, if I'm ordering out, I'm just gonna... I might order from a place that has coffee. Buy an air fryer ninja and just play with that. I've seen people try to use air fryers. They seem like a fucking scam. Like, I mean, I have a stove. I wouldn't need an air fryer. Just, I don't know. I think, oh yeah, dude, yeah, you know, maybe I'll learn to cook. And then, like, I'll watch like a Twitch stream of people cooking, and it's like the slightest thing, and everything is fucking ruined, like obliterated. And I'm just like, I just can't be fucking bothered. Like, any day to be like, all right, today's the day I learned to cook, and I'm probably gonna fucking ruin everything. But hey, let's go for it. Time to waste a shit ton of time and ingredients. I'm just like, no, fuck it. I'll just, you know, I'll order something. But one day I need to fucking do it. I've made spaghetti before. Twice. I've made spaghetti twice. Yep. I can brown ground beef. I know how to do that. Throw noodles in a pot. That's about all I know. Chef Peeve, that's right. That's right. It's me. What kind of coffee was it? It was a peppermint mocha from Starbucks. And it's just, my porch smells like fucking peppermint now. So it's like, okay. That's fine. Hope the ants enjoy it. And normally I'm the type to like, I will give like a driver like the benefit of the doubt because I know how it is. I fucking know how it is. You know, I used to do that for a living. But there was some kind of serious like impact damage on this. Like they fucking annihilated that bag somehow and we're like, fuck it. And it's just like, just fucking left it to bleed out on my porch. Because that shit it looked almost intentional. Because some kind of heavy impact, like, knocked that, not just the lid. That's the other thing. It wasn't just the lid that was popped off. The little stopper was, like, hanging out. And that shit, whenever that shit's put in there, it's pretty fucking in there. So some kind of insane impact had to happen to not only pop off the lid and spill everything all over the bag, but to like knock the stopper loose. Like I think this dude had it in his passenger seat and just like hit the brakes and it fucking tumbled into like the, you know, where the passenger's feet go. And just fucking slammed. And he's just like, oh. And he picked it up and was like, oh, I'm here. And just went and put it on my porch. In which case, it's like, fuck you, dude. Like, what the fuck? Just don't even deliver at that point. Just be like, yeah, I delivered it to the trash can. It spilled. You're welcome. And I'd be like, oh, okay. I'll get a refund. Instead, he's like, fuck it. Not only am I going to ruin the dude's food, but I'm going to put it on the porch so it leaks everywhere. Like, no, you're either fucking stupid or you just don't give a shit. Probably a bit of both. I don't know. I've seen your Twitter about how you complain about delivery drivers in general. Yeah, that was, what was I complaining about the other day with delivery drivers? Oh, yeah, someone just fucking delivered my food to, like, the wrong house. And they're like, job's done. I was like, what? No, where the fuck's my food? Peeve hates service workers. That's not true. The fucking opposite. But whenever someone is, I know you're joking, but like whenever somebody is completely, I think a lot of delivery drivers rely too much on GPS because I've seen the GPS on my phone is pretty shit. And I've watched on the little fucking map in the past drivers circle my fucking house in the little subdivision I'm at. And they just fucking circle trying to get to the GPS dot that's not even on my fucking house. Meanwhile, there's fucking directions clear as day right there. Written down, and they just like pick one. Like, it looks like the GPS is kind of coming from this area. I'm gonna put it here. Just fucking read the directions, dude. Holy shit. Like that shit drives me insane. And then there's like the rare occurrence of like what happened today. Yeah. Which that's someone that genuinely just didn't give a fucking shit. In which case, I genuinely didn't give a shit about fucking removing the tip. Because all you delivered me was a fucking mess to clean up. So I'm all for the benefit of the doubt. But if you don't know how to read addresses and directions, you probably shouldn't be delivering shit. You know, that's on you. And two, if you don't give a fucking shit, you remind me of my old roommate who used to eat people's food that he would fucking deliver. He'd deliver like the food half eaten. He'd eat like half their fries. He's like, they won't fucking know. Like, yeah, no, fuck people like that too. Like, unless you're like fucking starving. But this motherfucker was not starving. He was just inconsiderate and a fucking prick. So, yeah, no, fuck them as well. But yeah. Anyway, how's it going, guys? How's it going? Uber added a feature that lets you manually move the location dot to your exact house. Huh. I mean, I should do that, but like 99% of drivers can find my place because the directions are hyper specific and super useful. Like, it is such a no-brainer that I was blown away whenever somebody like just fucking delivered it to the wrong house the other day. It's like, how do you fuck that up? How did you fuck that up? I know how. You didn't fucking read and you assumed. So, but yeah, I mean, I suppose I could do that too. What I don't get is if you're starving and driving to a food place, why not order something for yourself too? Because this dude was an inconsiderate prick who was like, oh, that's free food. They're not going to notice that I ate like half the fries. They're going to blame it on the restaurant. Like, this is how this dude was. Like, that's just how he was. He's like, well, I can get away with it. I'll do it. If I can ask you to show me your equipment. Yeah. We got Meteorwork Ore Blade, Flame Crest Wooden Shield. Sorry, Paul. I had to adjust my leg and he jumped up. Giant Seal. Drake Knight Armor, Altered. Drake Knight Gauntlets. Halig Tree Greaves. Radagon Icon, Dagger Talisman. Which usually it's the Axe Talisman, but for this fight I'm using Dagger. Phlox Canvas, and Godfrey. And then my tiers are... Well, I got Morgoth's Great Rune. And then Flame Shroud and Crack tier for my Pyromancy. And Spiked Crack tier for my my fully charged R2s. Which is why I also usually use the Axe Talisman. So, yeah. Yeah, definitely first world problems. I am painfully aware, but still annoying. Copy of Oro's Gravity Knight build. He's not using the Meteoric Ore Blade, is he? He's like, I don't know, Peeve, I might use it. I'm like, why? What are you gonna fucking do with it? Roll catch people. I'm like, so you're not even gonna use like you're not gonna use the R2s? No. He swaps to it, of course. He's using lots of gravity weapons. Yeah, Brandon's builds lately are like, it's literally like he might as well just name the character like Strength Int, you know, or Dex Int. Like those are the builds. It's just, it's everything. And he swaps the shit and presses L2. So. Meteoric ore blade, Radon swords. Great swords. Wait, what is great? What kind of great swords? Ruins, great blade. You mean the ruins great sword? Okay, which of these weapons does he not only press L2 with? Meteoric ore blade? No, he probably uses gravitas, I would imagine. Great sword with crag blade. Interesting. Saw some R1s with the ruins greatsword. You mean crouch pokes, I imagine. So you're saying I shouldn't buy the Elden Ring strategy guide with builds Oro made in it? Gotcha. Dude, I was having a debate with him on the phone yesterday. I was like, yeah, I saw that fucking picture you tweeted. And I saw that paragraph because me and him have argued about his take on statistically Vagabond is the class that is going to be the most used in the majority of builds, the most optimal. And I'm like, that is the most useless piece of fucking information of all time. It's like going to a doctor and being like, Doc, I don't know what's wrong with me. Can you check Tylenol? And you're like, what? And the doctor's like, Tylenol, that's usually, you know, what helps a lot of my patients. It's like, but you don't know what's wrong with me. It's like, no, yeah, but Tylenol, that'll likely do something. Like that's essentially what he's doing. However, he did have a good point. He mentioned that the reason why he brought it up in the strategy guide was that Vagabond, if someone is on their first playthrough, and this is hyper specific, if someone's on their first playthrough and they're like, they want a starting class that's going to allow them to like respec into just every fucking type of build, Vagabond would likely be the better choice over something like Wretch, which is 10s across the board, because Vagabond will meet the minimum strength and dex requirement for most weapons. And then Int, Faith, and Arcane being the lowest, you're very likely to only focus on one of those at a time. So, you know, you don't have a bunch of wasted points from the other two. So I was like, you know what? That's a very good point. Ouroboros, it took 10 years, but you finally brought up a good fucking point. That's a very good point for this hyper-specific scenario. But, and I told him, I was like, but whenever you bring that shit up, I've heard him in his stream, whenever someone's like, hey, I'm looking to make my first PvP build. I don't know what starting class. He's like, Vagabond. Yeah, no, it's Vagabond. And it's like, no, it's fucking not. You don't know what they're going for. You don't know what they want. It's not always Vagabond. I mean, the dude himself has he's got non-Vagabond starting class builds. I'm like, you know that's, you know, false info. However, it's good advice for someone who wants a starting class for their first playthrough that will allow them to respec optimally into a bunch of different shit. So I'll give him that. But I mean, at that point, it's like we're talking about people who are going to max level anyway. So it's like, yeah, that would probably be the most optimal for respecing into different shit and trying out different shit. But how much does it really fucking matter? You know? But he likes to spout out that info as if it's like useful in any other scenario. It drives me insane. But yeah. Only one magic stat. Rip my Faith Arcane build. I haven't touched in 4 months. Faith Arcane, huh? Faith Arcane. That's an interesting one. You just throwing bees at everybody? Well, no. There are some stuff that requires like. There's like some of those blood spells are like int and arcane, aren't they? Dragon build? Oh, maybe. So it sounds like even in Brandon's scenario, he's wrong. So that sounds like to me. That sounds like what you guys are telling me. Huh. Hey, Pajama. Hey, everybody. And Stoner, did I welcome you back? If I didn't, I'm sorry. Welcome back. We're going to just hang out for a bit, chat. I've had some ideas. I've had ideas again. My God. My God. So I've decided that 2023, my New Year's resolution, which I want to start, before New Year's, like why not start on it sooner than later instead of putting it off? I want to, like, any idea I get in 2023 that is feasible and remotely interesting, I want to try it. Now, any idea that revolves around like something with like IRL streaming or face cam or something, I've told y'all I do want in 2023 to kind of lean into that a bit. For example, I want to go on Future Man's Retro Lab show. That's something that me and Beebe are supposed to do at some point, and that would involve me being on camera. So, maybe after I get more comfortable with that shit. But otherwise, in terms of non-like face cam stuff, I want to try out ideas that I just get. And some of the ones that I tweeted about, some of the ones that would be easiest to like jump into would be I want to do a V-Rising server. I don't know yet if it's gonna be. I imagine it'll be like maybe subs specifically or something. I don't know. I wanted to start with like pretty basic shit, nothing too crazy. Because I've only got like 3 hours of the game under my belt, but I'm like itching to get back in and play more. So something pretty simple. I'd probably have to have a rule where like if you stream snipe me, you're banned or something. I don't know. That would be tough to actually, police. Another idea. So V-Rising server, simple enough. And then my other idea was fuck what? React content. I want to do my favorite content on Twitch. Some of my favorite content is React stuff. Where, for anyone unfamiliar with that on Twitch specifically, React Andy. It's where the streamer watches stuff on YouTube and, something funny or interesting, and just kind of like hangs out with their chat. Everyone watches it together through the stream, and they, commentate over it. It's super chill. It's often pretty fucking funny. And it's some of my favorite content on Twitch. I know it's not for everybody, but it's just a good time, No, not the YouTuber face. I'm not talking about YouTube React. I'm talking about like Twitch, like just chill stream watching something. I don't mean like watch parties. I mean like, for example, I was gonna ask you guys some suggestions on what to watch, and I remembered there was a like a documentary. Oh, maybe on Outer Wilds. Isn't there like a big like Outer Wilds documentary or something? Maybe I should watch that. I never watched that. I don't watch YouTube. I'm sure there's plenty of documentaries on like Dark Souls and Elden Ring and just all kinds of shit that'd be interesting to watch. And then there's also fun stuff, which something I would love to. I always thought like if I got into React content, I would love to just like just watch like 90s commercials for like toys and see how many I fucking remember and just have a blast of nostalgia. I would love that. That would be fucking funny and fantastic. I am kind of worried about potential DMCA shit though. Like if it's like a Star Wars toy or something, you know. But aside from that, yeah, I don't watch the Vadi videos. Is that how I pronounce his name? Vadi? I think it's V80. V80. I don't watch V80's videos. All right. Vaytai, yeah. I don't watch Vaytai's videos. He's probably watching right now. He's like, what the fuck? No, I don't watch anyone's videos. I just fucking don't. Hades No Clip documentary? No Clip. That's what I was thinking. Beeb's like a big fan of them. Yeah, like shit like that. Fun stuff like 90s toys and shit, because I am like, dude, I'm telling you, there is a section of my brain that is like hyper dedicated to like the most useless 90s TV. I have so much shit stored in there, it kind of freaks me the fuck out. Like I know a lot of like 90s TV shit. And it would be kind of fun to like, you know, bust out that nostalgia on stream. Yeah, 90s commercial day, promise you, if I've seen it, I fucking remember it. I remember like every fucking one. I was hanging out in Lopes' stream, and this was like 2 months ago, I think. And that dude was going through some YouTube videos, and somehow we came upon Gullah Gullah Island, and I lost my fucking shit. It's like, dude, Gullah Gullah Island, yes! Holy shit. Oh my god, I fucking loved that show. And I was like, dude, you have to look up the song. He's like, the song? I'm like, yeah. Jump in, jump out, turn yourself about, jump in, jump out, introduce yourself. He's like, oh yeah. Like, dude, my brain is fucking broken. I remember way too much 90s shit. I'm telling you, like, that would be like such good shit. Yeah, 90s rot brain. I am so 90s rot brain. It's fucking ridiculous. MTV 90s? No. I'm talking like pointless like kid shows, like toys, that kind of shit. I mean, I did watch a good bit of I watched a lot of MTV. But yeah, I'm talking like the real pointless shit. Cartoon Network 90s. For me, it was more Nickelodeon until probably... We didn't get Cartoon Network till probably like 96 or so. It was kind of late on Cartoon Network. But yeah. You remember Face? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Burr, burr, burr. Hey there, Face here. You remember Stick Stickly? I remember Stick Stickly. Guts? Yeah. Fucking Guts. Oh my god. Dude, like you see, you just mentioned guts, and like I'm picturing, I'm on the aggro crag right now. I'm there. I'm back there. Mike O'Malley. Let's go to Mo for the score. Mo. Like do you fucking understand how broken my brain is? My brain lives in the 90s. I know so much pointless shit about 90s television that you guys are just unaware of. And I think we need to tap into this on stream just to see how just to see how deep it goes and how bad it is. Legends of the Hidden Temple, yep. OMAC, let's rock. Absolutely. Blue Barracudas. They were OP as fuck. Goosebumps. I don't think I watched much of like the Goosebumps show. I read a lot of Goosebumps books. I had a shit ton of them. Salute Your Sharts. Yep. Camp Anawana. Absolutely. Salute Your Sharts. Anytime I think of that, I think of Zeke the Plumber. Because that episode terrified the shit out of me. I think of Zeke the Plumber, and I think of the episode where what was his name? Bud, I think. Bud and probably Donkey Lips. They call into a radio station to answer a question for like, I don't know, it was like $500 or $1,000 or something. Like a big cash prize. And like the final question was what color's a giraffe's tongue? And then what was the counselor's name? Ugg? They called him Ugg, right? Yeah. He's like, I want to say he's like all like beat the fuck up and like it's been raining and shit. He's all muddy. He's all pissed off and he comes in and like he's telling them about like this story about how like, now I'm recalling this in real time right now. Just to point out how fucked up my brain is. He's telling them the story of like whenever he was in high school, and his team was the Giraffes. They had a mascot that'd always be like, "Go Giraffes, go Giraffes," and he's like, and I would always see a big black tongue. And they're like, I don't know if we trust him. And they ended up I don't know if Ugg kept the money. Do you see what's wrong with my fucking brain? Oh, shit. This is just untapped brain rot potential. So, yeah. iCal, thank you. Welcome back. What would you do? Oh, my God. I loved What Would You Do? But I hated that fucking mirror game. You know the one where they had to complete a maze while looking in a mirror? Holy shit. Anytime that would come up, I'm just like, nah, they're fucked. It's over. They busted out the mirror maze, and no, they're done. I remember hearing a rumor that the host of that show was like super like OCD. Like germaphobe as well, and it was just ironic that like he's on a show where like, you know, kids are like slinging pies and shit at him everywhere. Like, I don't know how true that is, but that was the rumor back then. It's on like the messiest show ever. Will you buy God of War Ragnarok? Probably not. I watched Excessive Profanity play God of War 1. Holy shit. Just the first like 20 minutes of that game that I watched was just like way better than God of War 2018, which I played. Like, holy fuck. They got rid of like platforming and all this shit, and like the first 20 minutes of God of War 1 has like way more action and shit going on than all of God of War 2018. So I'm tempted to go back and play like the old school God of War games. which I've never played. But as for Ragnarok, dude, I was watching Maximilian, dude, the other night. He was playing God of War 2018, and there were multiple parts. He's like near the beginning of the game. Multiple scenarios where I'm just like, I'm not watching it going, oh man, I wish I could play this again right now. I want to play this. I'm watching it going, thank fuck I don't have to do that again. Everything he was doing, I'm like, oh, thank God. Thank God I don't have to do that ever again. So I'm like, I probably would hate Ragnarok. Maybe I shouldn't play Ragnarok. Just already leaning towards not playing it, but yeah. No, Captain Planet. Captain Planet was my time too. I had like Captain Planet toys and shit. I watched Captain Planet. That was probably late 80s. Like I was really young, but yeah. So yeah. Oh yeah, I didn't finish. I got distracted by random like late 80s, 90s television talk. Like that's what I'm saying. I want to do some React content where we chill out, we can watch shit like that. See how, what kind of nostalgia we could trigger in my fucked up brain. Maybe some like no clip documentaries, that kind of stuff, which I just don't watch. So, yeah, I did see Vader's back. It's awesome. I haven't gotten a chance to jump into the stream, but that's cool. I hope things are going good for his move and all that. So yeah, those, and then here's the other idea. And again, anyone just joining, these are, I decided like for 2023, and I kind of want to start sooner than later, instead of just waiting and sitting on it, because that's what I always do and then I never do it. I decided 2023, any idea I have that is feasible and not like fucking terrible, I want to attempt. At least like try out. And so we got V Rising server, which I might have that running next week because I don't want to do anything too crazy with it. We'll probably just jump right in. A V Rising server, some React content, maybe React content that maybe to like start some streams and shit, for the first few hours or so. And then here's the big one that I came up with. This hit me like, yesterday? And I was like, fuck, that's a good idea and also a terrible idea. I want to do... I want to do an anime club. I don't watch much anime, okay? And I think it would be entertaining if I pick a show to watch for like a month or whatever. I watch it, and then like, I don't know if it'd be one stream out of the month or like once every 2 weeks or so. Where we just do like a stream segment where we just hyper discuss it. And you guys you'll know in advance what it is. So you could watch it alongside me, and then we could, talk about it. You guys could ask questions, etc. But I don't know if I do this. I don't know if I should do like an anime I'm actually interested in checking out, or the polar opposite and watch something like fucking JoJo, which I have in my head that I'm going to fucking hate. In which case you guys would have a lot of rants to look forward to. So I don't know which way to go with it. Like, one could be me torturing myself and then screaming into the void on stream. And the other could be me gushing about something awesome. Like, my favorite anime is Samurai Champloo. Fucking amazing show. So it's like, it could be one or the other. Rather get you gushing about a show. You rant enough, methinks. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, it could, I feel like if it was a show I fucking hated, I'd end up like just pissing a lot of people off. So, yeah, that was the other idea. And then Brandon, told you we were talking like yesterday. He suggested, and I don't know if I'll do this, but he's like, dude, you should do like a little like watch party on your Discord. He's like, I've done that with like movies and stuff. Like, you should watch these shows while streaming it on Discord, like through Discord, where it's like I'm watching it. It's just like this. You guys would be in text chat. I'm watching it and like commentating and shit. But on the same note, I feel like it'd be a better experience if I, just enjoyed it myself and felt free to like binge shit and stuff, And thank you, Dire Wolf. Welcome back. Appreciate that. And Winkle, thank you for the bits. For your 90s nostalgia react content, I'd suggest Jordan Fringe on YouTube. Whole channel is videos in a docu-style format on tons of old cartoons and what happened to them. Huh. Okay. That could be interesting. Yeah, and for the react stuff, I'm considering like opening up like a channel on Discord, or I said, yeah, channel like on the Discord server, where you guys could like post videos or something that you'd want me to watch on stream. And this way we could kind of like pre-screen it as well. And I would, because otherwise I don't watch YouTube, So if I'm like, all right, we're going to do a react stream, I'm going to be sitting here going, does anyone have any links for me to check out? Anyone? So that could definitely help get the gears moving. So, yeah. Thoughts on that, chat? The plan to lean into whatever feasible idea that I have, just so we have some fun shit happening. So V-Rising server, some React content, and anime club to start out. Which I mentioned on Twitter. That's I'm sure somewhere in my brain that's partially inspired by Dodger Dex Bonus. He has like this manga club. I've only caught a few of the streams. It's like, I'm so weird with spoilers. I'm like, it's usually her and like some guests on, and they're like talking about like a manga that they all read recently. And she's like, okay, now, we're going to get into spoiler discussion. I'm like, maybe I might read this manga one day. I've never read a manga before, and I don't know what the fuck this one's even called, but I don't want to spoil myself. So I don't really fucking watch, but I know it's like something that she does. And so I think that's where the idea for like an anime club kind of came up in my brain. So yeah, I think that could be fun. Plan on becoming a weeb and react streamer. Great ideas, Peeve. Thanks. I mean, honestly, dude, my favorite content on Twitch a lot of the times is react content. I know a lot of people who see it and they're like, oh god, react Andy. But it's just chill. It's just chill, and it's usually pretty fucking funny or interesting or whatever. It depends on who you're watching it with, but I basically want to get some content going that's not just purely like gameplay content. Because whenever I get into the ruts I get into, it's because in my head I'm like, stream equals gameplay. That's it. My stream equals gameplay. Which, here, look, I spun the camera. Gameplay. Nobody fucking complained. So, if I'm not feeling like playing anything, I'm also not feeling like streaming. So, I think having like a healthy mix of like other shit going on, like other avenues, could be really good in the long run. But yeah. It's a good relaxing stream. Lets you talk to the stream more. Yeah, yeah, and it could be like, I've like the most I've laughed on Twitch is probably watching other streamers like reacting to YouTube videos and shit. Like that shit can just like fucking crack you up way more than somebody like walking off a cliff in Elden Ring, you know? But the only downside is I feel like with React content, you kind of have to use a fucking camera. You know? I suppose not. If anything, it might, you know, be less distracting for other people wanting to watch whatever we're watching. But it just kind of feels weird to do it without a camera. But we could try it. Kind of weird without one. I mean, yeah, that's what I've always thought too. I'm like, man, I'd love to do React content, but I don't have a camera. But I used to think the same about like horror games. I used to not play horror games on stream because I'm like, why the fuck would I play a horror game? People can't see me like, you know, freak out. But we've played quite a few horror games. Not a shit ton, but yeah. VTubing now? Yeah, I'm gonna become a VTuber. I don't think you can just like easily lean into that. That's not a thing. Well, I mean, I say that, but I'm not intending to say that it was easy because I don't fucking know. But one of the more interesting like VTuber-esque things I've seen was, again, Dodger Dex bonus. She's got this. I don't think it's called VTuber. It's like PNG tuber or something. I don't know. I think I heard her say that once. I don't know if that was a joke. But it's like this. I'm not planning on doing this, but I just think it's really cool. It's like this. It's like this picture, like this cartoon version of her with coffee. And whenever she talks, it like transitions to her like perking up and like you know, looking like she's talking suddenly, and then the mic cuts off and she goes back to like the standard position. It's like, it's literally like two different pictures that it's switching between, but it looks super smooth and it just fucking works. So that is a cool way to do something like that, but I have no intention of doing that. Want to use camera for some content? I mean, that's not, you say that so casually. I mean, obviously it depends on the person. And another thing that I've come to realize, I think a lot of like the younger generation is, and that may be like the oldest sounding thing I've ever said, is like a lot of them are just naturally comfortable around cameras because everyone's got a fucking camera now. Everyone's got a camera. Everyone's like streaming something. Everyone's posting shit to Instagram. Everyone's taking fucking Snapchats. Like everyone's posting shit on TikTok. If you're like growing up right now, like in like I mean, I'm sure elementary school as well, but definitely like high school, college, that kind of shit, you are used to just being on people's fucking TikToks and shit. Because that's what they all fucking do. So I grew up in the age just before that, where it's like if you wanted a fucking camera, you had to have like a digital camera, or like a camcorder or some shit. I grew up like my high school experience was like, oh, so and so brought their camera. Oh, that'll be fun. But it wasn't like everyone had the camera on their fucking smartphone and could immediately upload it to the internet. That was not a thing. So whenever you tell me like, oh, just turn on a camera forehead, it's like it's not that easy. All kinds of fucking anxiety involved in shit, you know? But yeah. I would like to, like I've said, I would like to start leaning into that. My goal is to get into that next year at some point, preferably sooner than later. I don't know how or what, but it is something I've always wanted to do, and I've always thought my stream would end up that way. But if I were to do that, I've decided it would be like I would have like content surrounding using a camera or IRL content or something like that, and then gameplay would be no camera, because I mean that's just what I've become known for, you know. So that way it's like people used to that. It's not something super jarring, and I don't really want to fucking. I've tried that in the past. I've tried face cam in the past, and it didn't last very long because it feels like a fucking spotlight on my face, you know? And that's without a literal spotlight for a green screen or something. I don't want that shit on me while I'm trying to play a game. It's way too distracting because you know that everyone in your audience is just staring at your fucking face. And that freaks me the fuck out. So. Try a Patreon and have set goals that incorporate the ideas you think of? I mean, if it got to the point to where like I had some ideas for like actual projects of some kind, maybe. But that's not like on the docket yet or anytime soon. It's maybe at some point in the future, but I have no reason to right now. But yeah, personally seeing the face of a streamer / YouTuber the first time after following them for months / years ruins the entertainment for me. I don't know how it ruins the entertainment. If I were to plaster my face and be like, hey guys, here's how my stream is now. I'm going to put my face in the bottom right corner, and this is just how it is from now on, I can understand that. But you just like seeing a picture of me, I don't know how that ruins like the entertainment for you. You know? That's why I'm saying, like, if I were to do stuff like that involving a camera, it would be separate from my game content. It'd be like a separate thing entirely. Which you could either tune in for or you don't tune in for. Up to you. But yeah, I don't know. I've thought a lot on it recently, and I'm like, man, I don't know. I've been doing this shit for 10 years. I don't know how much longer is fucking left in it. I wouldn't mind doing this shit forever, but who the fuck knows if live streaming will even still be a thing in 10 more years. But if it got to the point to where, like, I don't know, at some point, like fucking 20, 30 years in the future, and like I just never, regardless of where I am, like personally at that point, if I never did any of the stuff that could have involved like a camera, I feel like it would be a regret. Because I've got some cool ideas. .  'Cause Can we get regular Elden Ring invasions with camera instead? What? You mean like face cam Elden Ring invasions? Absolutely fucking not. I don't know what kind of faces I make when I'm playing games, or especially doing PvP. I don't want y'all to see that. Fuck that. Based on your voice, people have an image of you in their head. If that isn't what you actually look like, people might not like it. Well, luckily for me, I've designed all my characters after me, and this is exactly what I look like. This is me right here. TJ, thank you for the tier 2. Welcome back. But no, I have my characters are the default character I make is me trying to put myself in the game. However, this is me in the game in a world where fast food does not exist. So of course I'm shredded as fuck. But yeah, I posted I showed you guys a picture of me in like 2020. Or was it 2021? It was 2021, last year. Showed y'all how big my beard grew. Because my beard's like down to like my chest now. And it's like the most updated thing y'all have seen of me. And Cody saw the... God, that pissed me off so much. I got a haircut because I didn't want my hair to be like super long, and it was super long because I hadn't had one because of COVID. And oh god, Alex, no! Alex, don't look. Don't look, Alex. Welcome everybody from Alex's stream. It's okay. It's okay. I've saved Alex from potential spoilers. Hey everybody. Oh my god, it's been an hour. I've just been rambling about ideas and shit. And reminiscing on various things. I'm basically biding my time before I have to go and fight a very specific and notoriously difficult boss. So you actually, if anything, you guys rated at the perfect time because I can actually make sure Alex is gone before I go into the boss room. You want COVID hair, Peeve? You were the Giga Wizard. Shut the fuck up. Yes, I have a long beard, and my hair was very long. Chat said I look like a wizard. But whenever I got the haircut, I got the haircut, and I showed and I tried to shorten my beard a bit, on my own. And I was showing what's called the beard shelf. And Cody saw that. Excessive profanity. He's like, dude, you went from looking fucking awesome to looking like a frat boy. I've never been more insulted in my life. He said I look like a frat boy. I was fucking livid. Because my entire college existence was the polar opposite of frat boy. So someone saying that I look like a frat boy is the biggest insult I've ever received, and I was fucking pissed. But then Retro Gaijin went into the stream not even 2 weeks later. And I think Cody hadn't talked to him in a while, and he's like, what's up, Retro? He's like, man, I still can't believe that you cut your hair. You look like a frat boy now. And then it hit me. I was like, oh my God. This fucking jackass just calls anybody who had long hair and cut it short a frat boy. Like, whenever people don't have long hair like him, they're frat boys. And that took the sting off a bit. But I was pissed. Because, like, that is not me at all. I was furious. But, yeah. Anyway, welcome everybody from Alex's stream. Did he beat Radon? I was lurking watching that while I was getting ready. He did. Nice. Damn, I missed the kill. I've noticed you say bro a lot though. Me? If I say bro, I say it like ironically. Or maybe I've said it ironically so much now that I'm starting to say it normally, so. He's trying the double boss. Oh, he like doubled back. Okay. I assume he didn't beat that. What even is a frat? Fraternity. It's a college thing. At least in the U.S. I don't know about elsewhere, where it's like a group of dudes that all like make a pledge or something, and usually live in like the same house. And you ever hear the term "dude bro"? Like a dude bro. That's what? Why did I stand up? That's a frat bro. Is Alex here right now? I want to make sure he's not here. Did he tell you guys that he was like not gonna watch? 'Cause I need to make sure he's not here. 'Cause this is Omega spoilers for him. Spend time with the family before bed, yeah. Make sure he doesn't come home. Let me. He's in the. I see him in the like chat log. Alex, if you can hear me, do not watch. All right. Okay. All right. Well, I guess we gotta get moving. All right, so anyone just joining, this is my character. He's a pyromancer with a meteoric ore blade. And I am currently trying to fight, spoilers, 3, 2, 1, Malenia. And I'm wanting to fight her while like focusing on like parries. So this is only my second time fighting her. I beat her on my other build back in like March, and I was just like, okay, I'm done with that now. I never fought her again. So it wasn't until this guy that I'm trying to fight her again. But now I'm wanting to like learn her parry timings and stuff. So he looks cool as hell. Thanks. Yeah, he's intended to be my original Dark Souls 1 character. I like to make characters. I make builds. I'm mostly a PvP guy, which, I mean, I'm sure you guys have heard from Alex because he likes to say I bully children. I don't. That's not true. I would never, except in Sea of Thieves. So I like to make like a build with like some unique stuff going on. I min-max it within these ridiculous boundaries I set for myself and my character. And then usually the character will have like a theme and some kind of backstory will form. And I love the thought that this guy is my original Dark Souls 1 build. If he like somehow like linked the fire, persisted across like all of time, and somehow slipped through another fucking dimension at some point and is now in the lands between. So he's like ancient. While my original Dark Souls 1 build had like he's known for having like the fucking emo haircut, you know, that kind of shit. So this is a very like stark contrast to that. So I like that thought. Hey Wabi, hey everybody. All right, so now that we're certain Alex is not here, it is time to go and fight. Anyone just joining, you have not missed anything. We've just been talking about plans for like future content. This is literally the first attempt of the day. So, do I use Golden Val? I was so tired last time I fought her. I think I was using my flask in first phase. Yeah, fuck it. Let's buff up. All right, probably gonna be a disaster, but here we go. Definitely ain't the run, but not the worst first attempt of the day. Up. will be fine. This will go well. Input reading. Shit. Not a bad first run of the day. Could have been way worse. So, I mean, that kind of gives you an idea of what I'm going for. I want to get the hang of pairing her, but at the same time, I've seen like parry only playthroughs, and they can get pretty boring. So I'm trying to mix in pairing while fighting her aggressively, and trying to weave in my pyromancy while I'm able to, balance all that. That's the goal. Because I'm wanting to take this character to New Game Plus 7 for the inevitable DLC. Because I want my first playthrough of the DLC to be at max difficulty. And I'm going to aim to fight Malenia probably on every playthrough. So I want to learn to like really be able to fight her without cheesing her in any particular way and fighting her the way I want to fight her. So that's what we're attempting here. So, yeah. Anyway. Struggle in New Game 1? I mean, this is New Game 1. This is just New Game. So, imagine this, but New Game Plus 7. Oh, fuck. Why did I just eat that? What? Fuck. This isn't good. Nah, that's not good either. shit. Fuck you.
I am Malenia, blade of Mikola.
You reach New Game Plus 7 and halt or finish it and then New Game Plus 8 for DLC. I will do whatever is considered max difficulty. I say New Game Plus 7. I assume that is max difficulty in this game. I don't know for certain, but I will double check at some point. My goal is to be at like end game for whatever the max difficulty playthrough is. That way we can, you know, just jump right into whatever the DLC is. Again, this is all unannounced shit, so but you're fucking high if you think there's not going to be DLC for this game. It prints money. I've already said it could be you go into like a certain area of the game and then like a fucking cutscene starts up and it's just like a home video of Miyazaki taking a shit. And people will be like, dude, that is the best fucking DLC I've ever played in my life. Like, it literally prints money. No matter what they do, there's going to be DLC. So yeah. Would have printed money for Sekiro? This is way fucking bigger than Sekiro. Fuck. Too late. No. Fuck. That sucks. There's a few moves I'm comfortable pairing, and there's a few that I'm not. It's like I'm comfortable pairing like half her moveset. But I would like to be comfortable pairing all of it so I can just like fight her aggressively and throw out parries whenever and be confident they'll land. So we're still experimenting with stuff. Yeah, thank you, Sam. Appreciate it. Far away. Yeah, bad angle. Fuck you. I knew she was gonna read that shit. God damn it. I can't recover in time if I swing there.
Malenia, blade of Nicola.
You know what I'm waiting for with Alex's playthrough? Assuming he's not here. He's under the impression that Melina is Malenia. And who could fucking blame him, honestly, with the naming conventions in this game? At the very start of his playthrough, he meets Melina and he's like, I'm pretty upset that, you know, I know that you fight her at some point. And then chat kind of was like, and he's like, you know what? Nobody tell me anything. I don't want to know. So he thinks the really tough boss fight is Melina. So that'll be a funny realization. Thought the same. I mean, it wasn't until the end of my first playthrough, like the very fucking end, that I knew the difference between the two. So I think we've all been there, honestly. Like, I never knew whether to call her Melina or Malenia, because like I just got so fucking confused. And I didn't find Malenia on my first playthrough. So. Oh, shit. Hold on. This isn't gonna kill. Nope. No waterfowl for you. Get fucked. Oh my god, I don't deserve that.
By the scarlet rot.
Now, okay, hold on. Directly underneath her, there is an invisible barrier, which I definitely ran into. So I may have delayed my running, but I definitely ran into the invisible barrier. That was dirty. Holy fuck, that was dirty. Not gonna lie, I thought there was something on my hand just now. I thought there was like a bug on my hand. Spider? I felt like there was something crawling on me, but there's not. But I ate 2 hits. Checking. No, this is just new game. However, I will let some of y'all know, since a lot of you guys are from Alex's stream. In case you're unfamiliar with me, I have played these games for 13 years. I've streamed them for 10 years. I've been streaming for an entire decade. 90% of which has been Soulsborne games. Maybe not 90%, but I'm mostly a Soulsborne streamer. So the reason I'm mentioning this isn't a flex. This is just a forewarning that I don't take kindly. I don't take as kindly as Alex to like in terms of backseating, I'm not on my first playthrough, right? So I don't care too much, but I'm also not likely to listen to you. So forewarning. All right. We had someone last stream come in, first time chatter, and they just see him on Malenia, right? And they're like, what did they say? They're like, okay, you need Rivers of Blood. You need to go get Rivers of Blood right now, and get Mimic Tear, Rivers of Blood, and Mimic Tear, and I swear you'll just destroy her. I'm telling you, bro. I beat this, no problem. That was their first time chat. And I leaned into it. I was like, oh, I mean, this is my first playthrough, but yeah, no, I got Rivers of Blood, and it had like a red X on it. I don't know if I got like a bad one or something, and it was, it was like broken or like maybe I got a bad like RNG roll, or maybe it was cursed. And they're like, yeah, I don't know what the red X was about. Maybe yours was different than mine. I'm like, yeah, maybe. I swear to God, I fucking go insane with that shit. So I watch Alex's chat, right? I love Alex's stream. I love Alex. But some of you fucking driving me up the wall with some of that shit. He doesn't mind the backseating, all right? To be fair, it's his stream. He doesn't mind it. I go crazy watching first playthroughs where the chat is like, oh, you missed the thing. You missed the thing. Or they're just openly talking about like end game boss fights and shit. Oh my God, that shit drives me nuts. So just let you know in advance. You don't want me to go insane. Just, I know what I'm doing. I appreciate the thought. For anyone wanting to be like, Peeve, you need to use this. You need to do this. But I appreciate the thought, but just don't. All right. Saw some of y'all kind of leaning into that. This is as kind as I can be letting you know. Dude, I swear, my first DLC playthrough, I've decided, by the way, chat, I'm not looking at chat. I'm like disabling the chat. I'll stream it, assuming I don't get it way early. Like I got this game 9 days early. I decided to play it off stream, and I cherish my first playthrough. I love my first playthrough. Because it's the first time in a decade where I had a playthrough to myself, that wasn't like streamed. And especially it being Elden Ring. Like, it's all on my YouTube. Like, the link to my YouTube's below the stream. Entire first playthrough's up there. I slowly descend into madness because I had 9 days to beat Elden Ring. So I'm like sleep deprived. I'm fucking living on caffeine. I'm crazy. I'm falling asleep, and it's all just like uncut. It's all down there. So if you want to watch that, I've had a lot of people tell me like, dude, your first playthrough is like my favorite first playthrough of this game. Because it's completely unspoiled, and it's and you kind of go crazy. So if that interests you, that is on my YouTube channel. But I kind of want that same experience for the DLC. And I knew it was going to happen. I said before the game launched, because I was playing it at the time. I was like, this is going to be... actually, in my first playthrough, I'm pretty sure multiple times, I'm like, this is going to be the most backseated game on Twitch. And it is. And Mog, hooking up Rivers of Blood. Welcome. I will not be using you. Welcome to the stream. Thank you, Mog. Yeah, so I'm worried about my DLC first playthrough because I'm not likely to get it early. I've had a relationship with Bandai since like 2014, and they don't really give, like, they'll give like quote unquote early access, but it's like I'll be able to access the DLC like maybe like a few hours early or something, not like 9 days, you know? So I'm likely to be streaming it. And I've decided, like, after watching so many first playthroughs and seeing so many people just come in and be like, oh, has he done this yet? Alex has actually talked about that on his stream because someone brought it up. We have Yet Protocol in here, which I normally turn on for like first playthrough stuff, because my Sekiro playthrough got so ruined. Like, every part of my Sekiro playthrough was spoiled. Every step of the fucking way. And the worst part, it was all accidental spoilers. It was people, mostly subs, actually. So people are like, oh, sub only. It doesn't work. We had tried that as well, and it was still happening. People come in, and they're just genuinely excited about the playthrough, you know, which is also frustrating because, like, when it happens, I don't want to get mad, you know, because they didn't mean to. But they'll be like, oh, has Peeve fought this boss yet? Has Peeve done this yet? Has he realized this yet? And hell, somebody was like, has Peeve fought insert final boss name here yet? And I was like, no, I didn't know that that's a fight. And they're like, oh, whoops. Like, everything of my Sekiro playthrough was spoiled. So we now have Yet Protocol. And it originally blacklisted the word yet, where if you type yet, it would purge you, and then the bot would say, please rephrase your question if you're certain it's not a spoiler. So it's just the purge. But now it doesn't include yet. It includes like does Peeve, has Peeve, did Peeve, etc. Like phrases like that. However, that's not going to be fucking strong enough for DLC first playthrough. It will not be strong enough. There's no way. Because, dude, if people like discover something before the streamer in an Elden Ring first playthrough, they are like, oh, dude, no, you're gonna miss the thing. You're gonna miss the thing. Or, oh, did you do the thing? You need to do the thing. Trust me on this. You need to do the thing. And I'm going to lose my mind. I've been doing this for too long. My brain is broken. I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. So I've decided my first playthrough will be streamed, assuming I don't get it way early in advance, which there's no way I will, the DLC. It will be streamed, but I will not be looking at the chat. So it'll be the same experience I had before, where I was, you know, I got Elden Ring early and it was all off stream, and I was recording it locally, except it'll be live. So I think that will be the best way to do it without me going fucking crazy and having everything spoiled. So yeah. Even your subs actively spoil the game for you, dude. That it's just gonna happen, and it's not like subs being assholes. Like that's what I'm saying. It's people getting excited. They get really excited, and they're like, oh, has he found this weapon yet, or has he met so and so yet? Like, dude, in Alex's stream, some of you guys were freaking out about Alexander. He's like, yeah, I don't understand all the stuff about like the pot guys. I know there's the pot friend emo, chat loves it, but and everyone's like, wait, he hasn't met Alexander? Have you met Alexander? Did you find Alexander? You should go find Alexander. And I'm just like, it doesn't bother him. You know, I'm sitting there like wanting to scream. Someone came in. I saw someone come in and go. Someone came in and what did they say? They said, they literally said like, oh, I see you're near the beginning of your first playthrough. You should get the in-game weapon Rivers of Blood. It'll really help you out. Trust me. And I'm like, what? Why? Why would you just go into a first playthrough and blurt shit out like that? What is happening? Granted, it's the name of a dex weapon, and as you guys know, those of y'all watching Alex's playthrough, which, by the way, go follow Alex. I say Alex. Alex. Do we have any mods here that can shout out Eric's stream? He's doing first playthrough of Elden Ring. He's like the only one who hasn't beaten yet, and it's fantastic. Yeah, like he's not gonna use Rivers of Blood anyway, right? He's gonna laugh at it and probably throw it in the trash. But like, you don't do that in a first playthrough stream, you know? So yeah, I don't know if we got any mods here right now. How do I use this shout out command? Shout out Eric's. Did I do it? / shout out Eric's. Did I do it? Peeve shout out Eric's. Oh, there we go. I did it. If you guys aren't following him, it should pop up at the top if you're like not on mobile. Click it. Follow Alex. Fantastic first playthrough. And he's slightly less crazy than me whenever it comes to spoilers. So yeah, my first playthrough of the DLC will be like no chat. Kind of like Jarberg. I mean, that became kind of a meme because I didn't believe you guys. Peeve, have you been to Jarberg? Have you been to Jarberg? You've been to Jarberg? First of all, it was my second playthrough. And second of all, for a long time I didn't believe it was a real place. I was like, why the fuck would it be called Jarberg? That's a stupid name. But yeah. Anyway. So welcome to the stream, everybody. Now that you know how fucking insane I am at this point after a decade of streaming these games. Enjoy your stay. You need a vacation? Probably. Thank you. What? Mog's looking up Jarburger. Welcome, Jarburger. Hey, Mog. I need to learn to parry that because it's very telegraphed. I'm dead. I'm fucking dead. Oh. Close. If I don't have absolutely full stamina, she will break my guard. This is a bad run, dude. This is just regular new game. This is only the second time I've ever, like, fought Malenia. I beat her once and I never came back. And I want to get the hang of parrying her while still, like, fighting her aggressively. So it's not just, like, parry fishing the whole time. That was bad. Satchel, what did you find? I'm dead.
I am Malenia. Blade of Reckoner.
Okay, sorry about that. Went and gave them some food. Okay. Use your stream to fall asleep too, thank you. Oh, don't worry. That's what a lot of my viewers do. Heard it for like literally 10 years now. Like, Peeve, dude, your voice, I hear it. Like, I hear your voice, immediately I fall asleep. Turn on your stream, puts me right to sleep, dude. I'm like, hey, yeah, no problem. Glad you're enjoying it. Like, your voice is so monotone, just fucking puts me right to sleep. So, I'm used to it. I'm literally used to it. I'm not even joking. Yeah, I have a lot of viewers who fall asleep to my stream. Which I've always joked, but it's like half joking that's my secret, right? I do long streams a lot of times, and viewers will tune in and fall asleep to the stream, and then if they fall asleep to the stream, they can't tune out. They're locked in. And that's the secret. That's the secret to streaming. Have a super monotone voice and put all your viewers to sleep. That view count will just go up because they can't tune out. Half joking. It's like I'm joking except kind of not. Flawless system, yeah. Oh my god, you input reading piece of... Ugh. Shit. I knew it was a bad idea, and then I did it again. Waterfowl can be interrupted by bleed. Which I'll occasionally do, but it's pure coincidence if it lands at the right time. That was brave, and that was bad. Okay. this parryable? I don't fucking believe you.
Blade of Nicola.
I haven't tried it. I just assumed it wasn't. Yeah, I make, as I was saying, as like people first like arrived from Alex's stream, I make characters with like specific like loadouts and stuff, and like a theme, and that's it. That's that character. I rarely deviate from that. So I'm not going to equip, like you suggested, a second katana with quick step just to make things easier on myself, you know? If anything, I could, just to show you how fucking dumb I am, if I were to equip a second giant seal in my right hand, then it would, the 20% bonus to giant pyromancies, like my Giant's Flame take the Fireball and O-Flame, it would be doubled. It would take the bonus from both of the seals. However, I have decided that I don't want to do that because, and I do a lot of PvP, so this is mostly a PvP build that I just use in PvE as well. Well, I say that is level 200. I did that for the sake of being able to do both to like New Game Plus 7. But yeah, I decided it breaks my character immersion to switch off of my katana just to get a bit of extra damage. So I'm literally passing on free damage. So yeah, I don't really aim to make things easy on myself. The one thing I have done is I normally have the Axe Talisman. However, I've been on the fence between Axe Talisman and Dagger Talisman because I want to do a lot of pairing on this build. I think the talisman for this build is the Axe Talisman, but for this fight, I did switch to the Dagger Talisman. So that's like the most I'll do. And even that, like, I was like hesitant. So I like to get immersed and like stick to that immersion. And so putting something like with quick step for the sake of making it easier on me kind of ruins that. If she does the thrust, I'll try to parry it. I haven't tried it yet. I would guess I was early on it. All thrown off now. Fuck. Huh. You have to be a bit closer. When she comes to you, I doubt that matters. I think I need to parry like a split second later. Assuming it can be done. And thank you, Davian. Appreciate it. Welcome back. Seen Bruges these nuts? Sorry, my brain is broken. No, I haven't. I don't know what that is. Fuck. Dude, I don't know. Earlier, I guess? Oh, yeah, you know what? It's probably like the, like pairing bike spears running R2. That'd be super annoying. Okay. No, I can't do it. She'll punish. I want her to do it again. It would have to be way earlier. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, no. Definitely earlier than that. Risky and dumb. Do it. And try it once more. Do it! Fuck you! Shit. Can I do it here? No? Now I'm like super curious. Nah. Oh shit. He's gonna do it right here. Fuck. Here, maybe? Oh, way too early. Do it, do it, do it. Go for the kill. No, not that. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna bother trying to pair that. Like the only thing I can think of is it has to be like before she even does it. Like whenever she's like about to lunge. I'll try it. But what, waterfowl tips? What? No. Why would I think I handle waterfowl pretty well. That would have been too late. I'm like way too focused on it. Well, I just want to try once more. One more solid attempt at it. right now. Yeah, dude. I don't know about that. That was super early, but like I didn't know. I don't know. You guys say it can be parried. I kind of just don't fucking believe it. Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, all right. I'm not going to worry about it. Hello? Oh, the fucking message. You parry waterfowl? No. The lunge. Doesn't seem to be worth. I mean, I'm wanting to be able to parry her while fighting her aggressively. So for me, it would be worth. I would go for it. But way too early. Nah, that was bad.
Blade of Nicola.
Parry the player's version of waterfowl. I mean, we're not talking about waterfowl, but can you parry waterfowl? Like PvP waterfowl? I haven't done much parrying in this game until recently, so I'm out of the loop on what can and can't be parried for a lot of stuff. She usually eats that, but now she's not. That parry. See, I wanna reaction parry that so bad.
Blade of Nicola.
Sleeping pots to knock her out of waterfowl? No. I'm not. I'm not looking to change up any strategy. The only thing I was interested in was maybe her thrust attack could be parried, in which case I was going to try it. But outside of that, like, I'm good. way too late. Shit. Timbrin, thank you, dude. Welcome back. Appreciate it. Finally show resub notifications again? Really? Weird it wasn't doing it. And Night Lord, thank you for the raid. Hello, everybody. You guys are just in time for me beating my head against the wall. I am obviously fighting Malenia. This is my second time ever trying to kill her. I'm trying to do it in a very specific way. I'm using this specific build that I'm using without deviating from it. I am focusing on parries while not just baiting out every parry. So mixing in a bunch of parries while fighting her aggressively and making use of pyro when I can. That's the goal. So, but yeah, thank you. What were you playing? Elden Ring, I assume. This new game. This is new game. Yeah, I'm aiming for new game +7 on this character for the DLC, which hasn't been announced yet. But who are we kidding? There's no chance in hell they're not going to pass up. They're not gonna pass on like free money. You know. Playing Elden Ring. Okay. Hope it was a good stream. You have Golden Parry? I do. And Car in Retaliation, but they can't do this. And by this, I mean look fucking awesome. So, I'm aware they're better, but I also don't care. That was weird. You should probably do waterfowl sooner than later. No? We're just not doing waterfowl today? Okay. If you want to die, that's fine.
Wait. The scarlet bloom flowers once more. You will witness true horror. Now, rot.
Ah, the fucking AoE. Goddamn.
By the scarlet rot.
Oh, she's so aggressive. Okay. Damn. And I could have gotten away from that waterfowl too without blocking. That sucks. That was so last second, it was insane. If I don't have a full stamina bar, then she'll guard break me. Fuck. Oh, no follow-up?
Blade of Nicola.
I'd like to announce that I made delicious minced meat soup. Oh. Sounds good. Is this new game 0? It is, yeah. Perfect efficiency stamina bar, pure coincidence. I'm thankful for it, but yeah. that... Okay, that was too late. Way too late. Oh, this is bad. This is all bad.
I am Malenia,
That was bad.
blade of Mikola.
Peeve, I have a bunch of unsolicited hints and advice to give you. The worst part is, usually whenever people are trying to give me tips for something, especially this fight, it's summon Mimic Tier and use Rivers of Blood. Or like, equip Bloodhound Step. And it's just like, stop. Just stop. Telling somebody to summon is not advice. Unless they don't know the mechanic exists. In which case, then it's spoilers. Yeah, I couldn't have done that in time. Someone to summon isn't advice, but it is hilarious. I mean, depends on your definition of hilarious. if it's intended as an insult, okay. But there's a lot of people who think like if you're not using a summon on this fight, then like you don't know, you know. Like, oh my god, the streamer's unaware that he can summon in this fight. I must tell him. I don't know what that was, but alright. I'm gonna die. Nope. Nope. Oh, yep. I always go the wrong way. Not always, but... She does lean into... I always get it confused if she's leaning away from the direction she's going to go or into the direction she's going to go. Sherv, thank you. Welcome back. Appreciate it. Just wondering if they ask you to summon them specifically. Oh yeah, that's the best. Bro, I'm telling you, summon me, and this will be over. Like, we'll be done. One attempt, bro. Like, dude, I've been doing this for 13 years. Shut up and sit down. No. Like, it's always like the players who it's like this is their first Soulsborne game. They feel the need to like brag that they beat it once. Okay, she leans the direction she's going, so I need to watch it. I need to watch her shoulders. What? I don't think I have the range, maybe? That was weird. Oh, just kill me. Do it, Malenia. Kill me. Kill me. You won't. You're a coward. Oh, fuck. She waterfowls. Okay, I was gonna say if she waterfowls, I'm dead.
Blade of Malenia.
Oh, I'm fucked. Oh. Okay. Fuck! No!
By the scarlet.
Oh, that was like the best RNG in the world, dude. I should have locked onto her. Fuck. And then she did it again. She did it again. What? Fuck, that was so free, dude. Oh my god. That sucks. That sucks. If I would have locked onto her, I may have been able to dodge that. Shit. That one stings a bit. Because we're not going to get that RNG again. It was like the most free kill of my life. I can't believe she did it that many times in a row. Like, what the fuck? I wanted to get more aggressive on that attack. I always hesitate. Lock on? Hello, Miyazaki? I want to heal, but I can't. What the fuck? Don't ask me what that was and what I was doing. I couldn't tell you. I should have bonked her. This still work. Okay. Weird. Okay. Lots of practice against it, which I need.
By the scarlet rot.
All right. Avoidable if you just run backwards. Sorry for the quote-unquote spoilers. It's fine. I'm going to intentionally not do that now. Way too late. Way too late.
Blade of Magna.
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, to be honest, I'm not too fussed about tips for this fight because I'm very likely to just not listen to them. You guys are just screaming into the void at this point. That was stupid. Even more stupid. Okay, thought she was gonna side dodge. I'm not gonna get that. Too late. Probably about to bleed. Damn, that sucks.
Blade of Nicola.
Dumb. Also dumb. This isn't a very smart round.
I am Malenia. Blade of Nicola.
Okay. Shut up, Ive. Oh, it's a bit early, I think. Thank you, Memerson. 7 years, dude? Holy shit. Thank you. Where the fuck are you going? Oh, shit. Yeah, that's a weird timing. Man, there's so many times where like I could run away in time, but I'm like I'm so used to blocking that first bit with the shield now that it's hard for me to get used to it. Even whenever I have the space in. It's very frustrating. Ah, fuck. Yeah, no, I can't tell which direction she's going. I have to like wait for her to do it. Alright, phase 2. That was not good. Holy fuck, that was bad. Oh, that tracks. I did not realize. Okay, I think I can punish her there. Read.
Let your flesh be consumed
Miyazaki?
by the scarlet rot.
I'm not sure about that. You know what? I'll let you have it. That kind of seemed like, you know, I was rolling, but okay. Okay, I think I know how I want to do phase 2 now. You gonna waterfowl? Are you trying to waterfowl me? Is that what that was? Fuck you. Yep, okay. Okay. I see the timing on them. Alright, alright. Oh, bad timing. Real bad timing. That's fine. Whoa, I fucked up. Holy shit, I fucked up. God damn it. Ah, I missed my chance. Yeah, my timing was all off. Fuck.
By the scarlet rot.
You don't roll? Like, side strafe it? I haven't tried, but I don't think that works. I know I can just run straight backwards, but I don't know. I just want to dodge them. It's more cinematic anyway. Fucking greedy. See, I could have gotten out of range there. Yeah, that's really fucking bad. I'm so used to blocking that with my shield, I just don't even think about running off.
I am Malenia.
Shit.
Blade of the Buckler.
The armor is the Drake Knight armor altered. Chest, the gauntlets, and the leggings are Haley Tree Greaves. How's the blade with base int? It's not bad. The int scaling on it is so shit that like it can be used as just a strength katana. It would be better with int, but it's not a deal breaker. See, I could fucking sprint away, you idiot. I hesitate because I'm used to just picking up my shield. If I'm far enough away, I can just like leave and space out that first flurry and then dodge the others. Let me stand up real quick. Okay. Getting like I do when I get a bit tilted, I then try to brute force to second phase, end up throwing. Focusing on going fast rather than doing it right? No, actually. I mean, believe that or not. Like, I'm not... This isn't like copium. I want to do phase 1. I want to fight her with, like, intensity. You know, like constant aggression, throwing out the parries when I'm able, being aggressive. And I'm even trying to parry attacks that I'm not comfortable parrying because I would like to be able to just shut her down at any point. Like that's my goal with her. At least her first phase. So yeah, I'm intentionally trying to fight her like hyper aggressive. Because like I've said before, I've seen playthroughs that are like where like people fight her and they parry and then they wait for the next attack that they know they can parry and then they parry that and then they wait for the next attack that they know they can parry and they parry that, and it's just boring, you know? So yeah, I am playing very aggressively, yeah. And ideally I get so used to it that we're able to fight her like this on New Game Plus 7 and annihilate her. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Could have been worse. Oh my god, why did she do that? That's so weird. Fuck, no, I have to block it. Hesitated. Fuck. Thing.
my brother. I'm sorry. I finally met my match.
Damn right you did. That was a bit sloppy, but hey, we've got New Game Plus 1 through 7 to, you know, get it right. Shit, man, I don't know what to do now. Damn. Guess we'll just hang out for a moment. Oh. Gonna find every New Game Plus? Yeah, I think so. Also, Kathy, sorry if I missed that. Welcome back. Yeah, that's my second time ever beating her. First time was back in March. And I really, 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 really like the, like, play style that I went into that fight with and, like, was focused on doing. It really, like, ramps up the intensity. Like, that just kind of bumped her up for me on, like, my favorite boss's tiers. Because she wasn't even, like, in my top 3, I don't think. But I only fought her once, and I was, like, super desperate, and I was spamming, like, Blasphemous Blade L2 and shit. So, is she my favorite fight now? Oh God, my favorite fight gameplay wise has been Moog. But man, mixing in those parries like that, like while mixing in those parries while fighting her aggressively, it just feels great whenever you start to get the hang of it. It feels really, really good. What's harder, Malenia or Koss? Koss, absolutely. Well, it depends on how you fight them. The way I fight Koss, absolutely. Because I fight him no parries, no backstabs, beast claws only, and fighting him hyper aggressive. So, for me, definitely Orphan, yeah. Feels like a genuine battle. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And she has some very telegraphed attacks, so. Is Orphan your hardest Soulsborne? Like, boss? Yeah. But, again, that's entirely because of how I fight him. So. It looks very cinematic. Good. Good. That's the goal. I want it to, you know, be cool visually as well. So now I don't know what the fuck to do. We're just gonna chill for a bit. Also, my stomach kind of hurts. Also very hungry. Would I dare do an extremely short stream? 3 hours? I don't know. Grace, thank you. Welcome back. Appreciate it. PvP time? I don't feel like PvPing right now. I was wanting to at the very least beat Malenia. And at most maybe That was weird. Maybe that's a sign. I'm like, yeah, I don't know what I want to do. OBS is like, no, get the fuck out of here. He looks like Geralt's dad. We've been over this. There's apparently something, I don't know if it's official, but we've dubbed it beard blindness. Those of you non-beardies, those of y'all without beards, you see someone with a big beard and immediately your brain is like, oh my God, that looks like, and you scramble to find anyone else with the same hair color and skin color with a big beard. And you're like, it's them. Anyone with a big beard sure knows this. Because you get called like the same fucking... same celebrity names a billion times. It's so yes, this is apparently Geralt's dad. One of y'all just said, yep, that's what I was going for. Glad you picked up on it. It's a new one. My God, it's Majima. Oh my God, it drives me fucking nuts. I hate that shit. I've told the story a million times at this point, but me and one of my friends, we pull up to a gas station back in college. We both had sizable beards, nothing like the size I have now, but you know, somewhat big beards. We had just grown them out. And we walk in, and the clerk is like, "Whoa!" We're like, we're startled. We're like, "What?" He's like, "Twins. You guys are twins." And we're like, "No, we're not." He's like, "What? But you both have the beards." We're like, "Yeah." He's like, "You guys aren't related?" We're like, "No. What the fuck is wrong with you?" I mean, my friend was like, he can be very sassy, whatever. People are fucking dumb. So he's like, "Really, dude? You think, what, like, because we both have big beards, we're related?" The guy's like, he's like, "Okay." It's just, I mean, fucking dumb, dude. Oh, man. Beard equals twins. Yeah, and he wasn't like, "Oh, twinsies, you both have beards." No, it was like, "Oh my God, holy shit, some twins just walked through the door. We look like nothing alike." That's like the most annoying part about it. Ugh. Oh my God, he did it. Yep. It's your turn for a round 2, Brandon. Are you not? No. You know what? No, that's fine. It's your turn to fight Moog without summons. It's time. Don't say you're gonna do it on the rune level 1. Just go fucking do it. On level 1. You haven't played that character for like 5 months. You're not continuing your level 1 build. And if you do, you're going to find some kind of fucking cheese shit that you're going to hit them with. It's going to be like rot breath spam or something. I don't fucking know. Is this a challenge? Cheese at level 1, lol? Wait, you're telling me that there's not forms of cheese at level 1? You don't think that that's a thing? Not really. You get hit, you die. Yeah. So does 90% of the player base because they don't level vigor. You're probably stronger than most of them with whatever you're using, honestly. What's vigor? Oh, God. People still do that shit. It drives me insane. Yeah, dude, you don't need vigor if you don't get hit. It's like, who are you trying to convince right now? Like, is your name Happy Hob? No. Is your name the Urban Orb? No. So who are you trying to convince? What's going on here? Oh, no problem, doggy. I don't know how much longer I'll be going, though. I can't see chat now because my son has arrived. What? You have food in your bowl. Go eat your food. Yeah. He's not budging. Aren't you dropping at least some percent of damage reduction by not wearing any type of helmet? No. From finally stopped doing that stupid shit after 2 games straight of it, where, oh, you're not wearing peaceful armor? Well, not only are you missing out on the absorption, but we're going to hit you with a flat percentage defense penalty. Fucking hated that. But thankfully in Elden Ring, no, that is no longer the case. I am missing out on, potential absorption, but I'm not getting hit with a penalty. So, thank God. That was some of the dumbest shit they've ever done. Made no sense. Ever seen Zero Hit League? I know of it, but I don't really watch I don't watch many challenge runs. I don't watch speed runs. I don't watch no hit runs. No. I'll hear about them and stuff, which, I mean, I've been mentioning a lot lately because I feel like it just flew under so many people's radars, and it's criminal at this point. In case anyone hadn't heard, the Urban Orb, Soulsborne legend, he did a playthrough of Sekiro where he didn't get hit. You guys might be like, yeah, that's okay. No. He didn't get hit, and he killed every enemy in the game. I'm not talking just like every boss. It was a playthrough, a no-hit playthrough, where he also had to kill every enemy in the game. Fight and kill every enemy. Not specific ones, like everyone. And he did it. I think it's like a 14-hour long playthrough or some shit. It took him 2 years to do it. It's fucking crazy. Insanely entertaining. Check it out one day. Not a run, it's a competition. Oh, they all do it at the same time or something? Or try to beat each other's times? Are you waiting on Ragnarok? I don't think I'm gonna play Ragnarok. I played God of War 2018 probably like a year and a half ago. It was a very mediocre experience. I'm sorry. Sorry, those of you guys that are like massive God of War fans. It is God of War 2018 is king of like mid games. It has a lot of quality to it. It's visually stunning. Story's fine. Voice acting, god tier. Gameplay wise, I don't know about that. Just pushing forward and circle in terms of traversal. And in the combat, while cool, gets old pretty fucking quick because every encounter becomes this fucking slog of a fight. And after watching, I recently watched Excessive Profanity the other day, yesterday maybe, playing the original God of War, which I've never played. I've never played the originals. And I watched him play it, like 20 minutes of it. And that first like 20 minutes of that game was far more entertaining than anything I experienced personally in 2018 God of War. Like, they had platforming. There's a part where he's going across some like wet beams and he's having to balance. That's not a fucking thing in 2018. And then like the Hydra, dude, the introduction to like the Hydra on the ship, the dude runs up and he's like, we're all doomed. And I thought, oh, Kratos is going to save him. Nope. That dude got chomped, and then his friend got snatched up by the other Hydra head and like stuck in its teeth and shit. And like, I was like, what the fuck? Holy shit. This is awesome. And it made me realize something. The combat in the originals being so, you know, the camera's not locked behind Kratos, which I knew that was a thing, but like seeing it, it made me realize I think 2018 God of War falls flat because like even though the combat system is, you know, pretty cool, it doesn't have enough depth to warrant all like the slog of most of these fights, especially on higher difficulties. And the camera being locked behind Kratos kind of it really takes away from how like just visually I'm comparing this because I haven't played it, but the like free form of the original games where, you know, you could jump around and move around like as much as you fucking wanted without having to worry about like practically like tank controls. It's like, okay, I'm locked in this direction. I'm fighting. I need to hit like D-pad down to do a quick 180 turn. I'm fighting over here. I feel like that kind of like stiffens up the combat a lot. It really drags it down. And they turn so many areas into, it's like the same fucking enemies, and it's just the biggest slogs of fights. I was watching a Maximilian dude the other day as well playing 2018 God of War, and I wasn't watching it going, hold on, let me move Parl. I wasn't watching it going, oh man, I missed this game. I wish I could play it again, or I should play it again. I was watching it going, thank fuck I don't have to do this part again. And then it gets to another part. I'm like, oh, thank God I don't have to ever do this again. And it made me realize, I was like, I don't think I'll like Ragnarok. You know? And then I watched Cody, Excessive Profanity, playing God of War 1. I'm like, what the fuck? This looks way better. Like, this is amazing. Platforming, fucking instantly, like, jumping into the action like crazy. Instead of, like, 90%, like, just story dragging on kind of shit. Carl, stop it. It also made me realize that going back to the hub area in 2018 God of War, like, dude, that shit would just kill my momentum. I'm just like, okay, we're back here. Oh, the water drained. I guess I can make another fucking loop and see if I can find anything. It's just, oh God, it just overstays its welcome, you know? Like, really quickly. Carl, can you stop that? Hey, come here. Oh yeah, big stretch. Come here. Come. He's sniffing my beard. Here, sniff the microphone instead. Sniff? You gonna give it a sniff? Hmm? No? No microphone sniff? Sorry, chat. You don't get to hear it. But yeah, I'm more on like the gameplay side of things. So, also, Cody brought up a good point. 2018 God of War has it where like you pop open the map. They got shit like marked everywhere. They got a checklist of stuff. You know, the standard checklist that every game has to fucking have now. It's like 0 of, what is it, like 58 of the fucking crows or some shit? Like, oh my God, dude. It's just a fucking laundry list of chores. Because everyone's like so hyper focused on getting 100%. You know, it's just like, oh, well, I need my chores. I need my chores. It's just like, all right, we need 1 billion collectibles. Ugh. You ever wake up to your cats purring super loud? No, I wake up to my cats like touching my face to like try to get me to feed them. Actually kind of cute. Well, it's either that or will be like trying to knock shit over. So I got to make sure that nothing in the vicinity is like on a counter or something. Because he'll try to knock it off. And I wake up and I'm like, stop it. Dude, stop. And he doesn't stop. And then whenever I like, if there is something on like the coffee table and I move it, he'll then like reach over and he just puts like his paw like on my arm, any exposed flesh he can find actually, and he'll just like kind of press his claws into my skin like very gently, just enough to make you wake up. Yeah, it's cute, but I'm just like, and then I get up and I'm like a zombie and I'm like, here's your food. And then I go lay down, and at that point I'm already up. Usually by that point my stomach starts fucking up and I'm like, oh God. It's like it's like a tag team thing. The cats wake me up, and then me waking up and moving around, my stomach wakes up. And for anyone new to the channel that wants a bit of TMI, got IBS. So my starts to my days are usually not great. So like as soon as I wake up, and as soon as I'm like alert and awake, my stomach is alert and awake. And so like I'll try to lay back down as soon as possible if I want to go back to sleep, but it doesn't usually work. So bad little tag team combo there. I feel like it's like a gravity thing, you know? Like a lay down sleeping, but as soon as I'm like standing up. Oh, he got pretty pissed, Tulip. He's like, if I'm going to play on your V-Rising server, you got to play like at least like 2 hours on my Minecraft server. I'm like, okay. IBS, intense bussy sensation. Yes. Yep, that's what that stands for. IBS can be a struggle to live with. I hope you're okay. I mean, I appreciate that, but yeah, it's some days are better than others. But yeah, it's usually like I can expect the first half of my day to be stomach issues. And on the worst days, it's exhausting. It just saps your energy completely. Really sucks. You wake up super hungry? I don't think it affects my hunger. Maybe. I wouldn't say I wake up super hungry. I put it this way, like I've had stomach issues for so long now that like I find it hard now to tell when my stomach's acting up and when I'm hungry. Like that's how fucked it is. Like I'll have to question. I'm like, is my stomach fucking up, or is this like, or am I hungry, or is it both? It just all kind of like blends together. Parl, stop it. Okay, Parl is acting up now. He wants me to open the window. He's scratching at the window. I'm not going to stream with the window open because my neighbors are going to be like, oh my god, it's not even 7 a.m. Who is this idiot that has his window open and won't stop talking? So let me see. Let's see here. An elimination diet? You mean like a what is it called? A FODMAP? I haven't. I need to do that. The doctor wants me to go and get an ultrasound done on like the right side of my abdomen, and I just haven't scheduled that appointment yet. Because up until now, a lot of my doctor visits have been like, oh, yeah, no, we don't know what the fuck's wrong with you. It's IBS. I don't know. Have you tried this? Yeah. Oh, fuck, that sucks. So I'm not very hopeful. I'm gonna do it. I just haven't gotten around to doing it. But yeah. Okay. Oh, you know what? No, that's gonna be spoilers. I don't want to like send anybody into potential spoilers. I was gonna send you over Lance's stream, but he's playing Bayonetta 3, probably like pretty far or on like a second playthrough or something. But yeah, this all sounds way too familiar. I feel you. Yeah, it sucks. So. I really do need to do one of those FODMAP things to like try to pinpoint what's like triggering my stomach, because I've tried to cut out the obvious potential things like dairy. I've tried to cut that out. I've tried to cut out caffeine. I've taken fiber pills. I've done all kinds of stuff, and like nothing fucking helps. It just all feels so pointless. So yeah. I've IBS and spent months doing an elimination diet with a dietitian. Literally saved me. I have to eat an incredibly strict diet now, but I'm basically free of stomach issues. Oh, that does sound nice. Maybe I should find a dietitian near me. My kid had some IBS issues. Yeah, it can be. I mean, obviously, IBS is like, it's basically doctors saying, well, we don't know what's wrong with you. You got a grumpy tummy. Like super frustrating. So, you know, everyone's issues can vary, but when it's bad, it's bad. Anyway, enough poop talk. Chat. I'm gonna spend some time with my boy Carl. For anyone new to the stream, that is my cat. He is very needy right now, and I'm hungry. All this talk about pooping is making me hungry, so I'm gonna go fuck up my stomach and have a miserable time. And I will let y'all know on Twitter when I am going live again. I don't know if I'm gonna do the YouTube stream this week. I don't know. Yes, I should. I'm just on the fence about it. I got so pissed off last week because of all the dumb shit they've done. I'm kind of at the point where I almost want to just like pump the brakes on the YouTube streams until YouTube actually does something to make the stream experience better, or at least some discoverability or something, you know? What happened last week? I mean, I know I just said like I'm gonna go, but basically I did a like 6.5 hour stream on YouTube, and I was like, oh boy, I'm gonna go highlight stuff. I went to go highlight stuff, and it's like, no, you can't do any kind of on-site highlighting or editing or trimming if the VOD is longer than 6 hours. I'm like, what the fuck? Like on Twitch, like you can, Twitch has all its fucking issues, but you can highlight shit on any length of a stream. And then I'm like, okay, fuck it, I'll download it. I go to download it. YouTube's like, oh, no, you can only download 720p. It's like, what is a 1440p stream? It's like, no. You can, if you want to download 1440p, you need to pay us $12 a month. I'm like, what? Why? That's fucking dumb. And then, if not doing that, you got to go find some sketchy ass fucking website. And I tried multiple of them. None of them would fucking work. And then finally, thanks to, you know, a bunch of people on Twitter and in my Discord and shit, I used not FFmpeg, YouTube DLP, I think, whatever it's called. You know what I'm talking about if you know. And I was like, you have to use like the command prompt and shit. You got to bust out the fucking command prompt. Bust out fucking DOS. I know it's not DOS. I call it DOS because it's, you know, just a flat black window where you type shit. You got to bust out the command prompt and like do all this shit just to try to download it. And then it kept downloading as either the wrong format or like not the right bit rate. I had to, oh my God, such a massive, colossal fucking pain in the ass because YouTube won't let you edit videos over 6 hours long, and they won't let you download your VOD in its source quality. The thing that you fucking uploaded, you can't download the source quality unless you pay them. And I'm like, dude, if you want to compete with Twitch on the live streaming end, what are you fucking doing? Like, this is like bare minimum shit they should be doing. It's like, it made no sense. And even then, it's like it's influencing potential streamers over on YouTube to not do more than a 5-hour stream, which is like counterintuitive to streaming. Like, what the fuck? And Fox, thank you. Welcome back. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. And then like Fighting Cowboy was like trying to help me on Twitter, and he's like, you're gonna need to just download everything, like save everything to the hard drive while you're streaming. I'm like, no, dude, it's 1440p. I don't even want to fucking download it. I just want a few highlights, you know, just some quick clips. to upload as like their own thing. Which I know there's the clipping feature, but that just links back to the original VOD, so that doesn't work either. I want them to be their own video. And he's like, oh, well, you know what you can do? You can, whenever you hit 5 hours in your stream, you basically start a second stream on YouTube, and then you raid your second stream with your first stream, so the viewers carry over, and then you end the first stream, and then you have the second stream going. And I'm like, I've said it multiple times in the past week, but the meme that comes to mind is the fucking the picture of the Goof Troop movie or whatever. It's like the kid in the girl's house. I don't remember their names. And he's like, bitch, you live like this? Like that's how it feels looking at how these YouTube streamers doing shit. I'm like, how are you doing this? Why are you living like this? Like that's what it feels like. I'm looking around, I'm like, this is normal to you? How is this normal to you? Holy shit, dude. And then I look at what's going on Twitch, and I'm like, oh, God, we're just fucked. We're completely fucked. It's insane. So, yeah, I'm very frustrated with YouTube. I'm very frustrated with Twitch. I don't know what the fuck to do. So, yeah, I may pump the brakes on the YouTube stream this week. I'll decide. It's so ridiculous. You have to jump through so many fucking hoops. I just wanted a few highlights. I just wanted a few fucking like small highlights. And I have to either hack the mainframe to get my original source video so that I can do that. Or I have to, in advance, download or save a 1440p 60 stream in its entirety. Or I've got to raid myself, you know. Carl, stop it. I'm coming. Hold on. Replay buffer. You press the button. Done. Brandon, didn't I fucking tell you about that? Wasn't I the one that taught you how to do that? Why are you telling me? I know about the replay buffer. You wanna know what the problem is? The problem is the replay buffer. I have it set to 10 minutes, and every 1440p 60 video at 10 minutes is almost 4 gigs. And I don't have that much space on my computer to be like pushing that button constantly. And I was under the impression, oh, how convenient. I can just highlight this on YouTube's site and make it its own video. That's why I'm very frustrated about it. Because it would be so convenient. You know, I wouldn't have to worry about the hard drive space. Quick bulk highlights I can just make and turn them into their own videos. Done. Twitch, get fucked. You're falling behind. But no, YouTube has to make it insanely stupid. So, yeah. Beat I Want to Be the Bashi, including Cheetahman. I'm kind of a god gamer regardless what my viewers say. I love that part below your stream. I don't even remember writing that. But it's true. I forgot I put that down there. Can you get an external hard drive? Yeah, but having an external hard drive plugged into my computer that like these VODs are like saving to, this is okay. These are technically solutions, yes, but I'm streaming to YouTube, and I wouldn't have to do all this fucking dumb shit if they would just make it to where you can highlight a VOD that's more than 6 hours long. So now whenever I do stream to YouTube, all YouTube streams are going to be 5 hours max. because that's what they're teaching me. That's what they're fucking teaching me to do. So that's another reason why I'm like, fuck it. I don't know if I even want to bother. Just it's really annoying. It's just annoying. So yeah, I don't know. I'll think about it. I'll let you know on Twitter. I keep trying to end the stream and then I keep getting mad and ranting about stuff. Oh shit. What's Twitch doing that makes it fall behind? Everything. I'm not gonna get into a rant on that. Everything though. Twitch is trying to slam the platform into the fucking ground, and YouTube is just archaic in its live stream section in every sense except for like the quality. It's insane. So yeah. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank y'all for being here. Sorry for the short stream, but I am hungry. Parl's hungry. Unpopular opinion. Or sorry, unpopular onion comes in. Hello, folks. First time chatter. Oh shit, bye folks. Sorry, onion. Oh shit. Next time. Yeah. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye everybody.